guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing this makeup look which I think would be suitable to wear for prom. I actually got the inspiration to do this makeup look from a makeup I did on the most beautiful model that was one of the top 5 finalists of the Simone Perele Curvy Couture model search, which I did the makeup on last weekend. I chose to recreate this look because it basically took my breath away when I did it on her eyes. It was the perfect soft glam makeup look. So this is Gemma and this is the look that I did on her. I think it looked amazing on her. So I did a lot of other looks, as I said. I did 4 other looks and there is another one that I do want to recreate, so I might do that soon. But basically this is probably my favorite, and yeah, so I'm going to be recreating this for you. So let's get into the makeup look. Okay, so firstly I'm going to start out with a primer, and I'm going to use my Veil Mineral Primer from Hourglass. Just apply it all over my face with my fingers. Now that's a good one because it's mineral, but also because it removes redness from the skin. But I'm going to apply another one as well. I'm going to use the Essence All About Matte just in my T-zone area. Just sort of spread it out from the center of the face. I am going to add some shimmer later and some glow later, but I want it to be from product, not from my pores, if you know what I mean. Okay, now for foundation, I'm going to use my EX1 Invisiwear Liquid Foundation, just because this is probably my current favorite foundation. I'm going to apply that with my Ray Morris Radiance brush because it's super quick. Work it right into the hairline. Now if you want to add more coverage, you totally can, but I'm actually going to leave it like that and move on to my brows. I'm going to use my Sigma Brow Duo in medium. There you go. And then I actually used this on the bottles. This was the Makeup Store Brow Gel. Brush them out and up, or up and out I should say. Then brush your moustache. Kidding. Now moving on to eyes, so I'm going to prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This here is my Makeup Store palette that I've made myself. Basically you buy like the palette and then the eyeshadows just slot right in. These all, if you can see, have sort of got like a bit of a mauve, warm brown tinge to them. So these are the ones that I'm using, and this is exactly what I used on the model. Now I'm going to first take this color. This is called Myth, and I've got it on a big shader brush from Sigma. I'm going to apply that over the entire eye. So this base color is pretty neutral like my skin shade, but it's got a bit of a shimmer to it. Now you need a big shader brush and a nice soft mauve. This is called Glam. Love this color. Fell in love with it the moment I saw it in store. Got a big fluffy brush, and so I'm just applying this here in the socket, and I'm using a really light hand. As you can see, I'm holding the brush sort of quite far back. That gives me sort of less pressure. Then I'm going to take a tapered blending brush. This is the small tapered blending brush. I'm going to take one with a little bit more purple. It's kind of a little bit like soft cranberry as well. It's called Cashmere. I love this eyeshadow. The colors that I'm using are my most recommended colors from Makeup Store. So if you're looking at purchasing, these are my favorites and I use them all the time. I'm just putting this color right sort of through the socket, just on the outer half. It's a bit of a deeper color and it's got a bit more warmth to it than the transition color that we just applied. So I'm sort of using this to create a bit of a gradient effect. I'm also going to take that and put it under the eye. Now I'm going to take a brown. This is a beautiful brown. It's called Xocoatl. Using a smaller brush. This one's from Zoeva. It's called the Luxe Defined Crease. And I'm just going to use this to really get it concentrated in the outer V. Almost like placing it there and just running it around in little circles. Okay, the last step is to apply this loose shimmery dust. It is from Makeup Store again. It's a pink with gold reflex in it. I thought I had it in the real packaging, but I don't. This is the one that we used on the shoot that was from Makeup Store's kit. So that's why I brought it home to show you. I thought I had it, but I don't. So I'm going to have to go pick that up because I really love this. When I used it on the model's eye, I was like, ooh. So I'm going to apply that with a flat shader brush all over the eyelid. Add some extra sparkle and something a little bit special to what was before kind of like a plain look. This just, it's so pretty, this color. I love it. Next, I'm going to use a gel eyeliner. This one is from Inglot. No, sorry, it's from Illamasqua. Then I'm going to use the flat definer brush from Sigma. And what I'm going to do is use this to get a nice semi-thick line at the outer corner of the eye, tapering in to about the center of the eye. Then this is the short shader from Sigma. I'm just going to soften the edges of that a bit. Then, with a pencil brush, also from Sigma, I used this shade. It was called Couture from Makeup Store Microshadow range. And it's a dark brown, so I'm just going to use that over the black to soften it into the neutral look we've got. Okay, now for mascara, I'm going to use my YSL Shocking Mascara. Now I'm going to add some false lashes. These are the Model Rock lashes in Smoky Velvet. So that's the lashes on, and as you can see, it makes a really big difference in how glamorous the look looks. Now before we actually move on, I'm going to apply a highlight shade. This is Bone from Elizabeth Arden. I'm going to just use that to bring down the purple a bit. Now for under eye concealer, and I really like this one at the moment. It's from Laura Mercier. It's the High Coverage Concealer for Under Eye. I've got the colour 3.7 and 1.5. I'm going to use 1.5 under my eyes. I like to put a bit there, and then, because it's really thick, so don't apply too much. And then I'll use a brush to move it around. Gosh, can you see? I even applied too much just then. But it's a really good high coverage concealer. Really recommend. Now I'm going to take some of the 3.7 under eye concealer, and I'm going to put a bit on the back of my hand. As you can see, it's quite similar to my skin color. So I'm just putting a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I'm actually going to take a very small amount of my foundation. Then I'm going to use that same brush we used. I'm just going to mix them together. And then I'm going to pat that just over the general area that I got a bit of scarring. Now I'm going to use my Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. Just going to draw a little bit up the side of my cheek. I'll also put a bit up here. And then blend them all in. I'm using a blending brush from Sigma. This is the tapered blending. I'm not really doing this on my nose to contour. It's just a bit white from where I had the concealer and sort of blended it up. The highlighter I'm going to use is from the Balm. It's called the Mary Luminizer. Super cute name. Very good highlighter as well. It's like very similar to MAC Soft and Gentle, but it's finely milled powder. Soft and Gentle is quite like glittery. Using that on my Ray Morris fan brush. I'm going to put a bit more on a brush and just put that underneath the brow bone too. I feel like that needs to be lifted a bit. And I was right. And of course above the lip. Now for blush, currently loving my Stila it's reading upside down. Lilium cream blush. Oh lord, it's actually so pigmented. So I'm actually going to put that on and then pat it in. I'm going to use my Australis Stay Put Long Lasting Retractable Lip Liner. I've had this for yonks. It's really good. Now for the lips, I chose this one from Jane Iredale. It's not exactly what I used on the model, but this is a more long wearing, it's like a stain for your lips, so I think it's a good option for your prom or your formal. It's called the Lip Fixation in Craving. I really like these products. So it's like a brownie neutral apricot one. And it looks like it's a gloss, but it then sets. And that's the finished makeup look. So everyone, that's the finished makeup look. I've added some Glam earrings. These are from Colette by Colette Hayman, just to add a bit of a prom feel, I suppose. Yeah, so I hope you guys like this look. It looked so beautiful on the model. I tried to emulate it as much as I could on myself, but it looked amazing on her. I was so excited to be part of that campaign. I just want to say thank you so much, Simone Perele, for choosing me to be the official makeup artist of the photo shoot. It really promoted a healthy body image. They use girls of many different sizes. I'd love for you to check out the links below so you can see the actual makeup that I did on not only the model that I did this look on, but the other models, and you can also vote in the contest. So thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.